Single women, post-Trump win, the 4B movement, and should men even care? Like, as a man, should you care that all these women are claiming they're now 4B? We're going to be 4B. No more WAP for you. Does it matter? Do you care? Comment.
For any men pressed about the male loneliness epidemic, get ready to be a lot lonelier, bud.
Okay.
I can't imagine being so upset that women won't spend time with me, women won't acknowledge me, and then going, you know who I'm gonna vote for? And then being surprised that no women want to be around you. Still!
So here we have a woman, post-Trump victory obviously, stating, you male loneliness epidemic bastards, you're not getting any more WAP. Oh, you probably weren't getting any before. You're not going to get any more now. You're banned from it. You're 4B banned from it. Interesting. But how true is it? I mean, like I'm saying, it's still early. It's still early days. It's quite soon. Are women being drastic? Are they just, being women and blowing things out of proportion? Being chaotic when it's like, just calm down, just be easy. You know, you'll feel better next week or in a couple of weeks. You'll feel better. Is it that? Or are women really standing on their square? What is it, 10 toes down? 10 toes down, really? Or is it waffle and nonsense? They're restricting the WAP, but are they?
Still! Ain't that just the way? Men just have terrible mental health and no one seems to care about us anymore. Where? Y'all do it to yourselves. You don't have community within yourselves. You don't get to be like, well, why does no one want to talk to me just because I'm an asshole and a dumb piece of shit with no empathy for others? Come on! What? Well, no one cares how I'm feeling. You didn't give a shit how we fucking felt. You don't give a shit how any of this shit affects us. But if it affects you, it's a problem, right? Oh! Interrupted!
Okay, it's so intriguing to see the reactions, like I'm saying, post-Trump win. It's even made the news because of the amount of women that came on the internet. And a lot of these women have big followings. A lot of these women are big influencers, content creators, whatever, claiming 4B now, to the point where it's on the news. It's on the news. I hope you're focused and on your square. Now, my previous video, I mentioned your body, my choice is for losers, and it is. Now, one thing I need to do, as a man, as a content creator as well, is to apologize to young men. And what do I mean? I don't make videos for young men. I don't aim my videos at young men. I try to target my videos at this age bracket. So men and women, 30, 40, 50 plus, mostly men, would see these videos because I aim it at them. Now, even though I'm not American, I don't live in the USA, still, I will admit it is wrong of me as an older man to not aim more videos at younger men and to younger men. So that is my bad. I will uphold that BS is on me. And the reason I'm saying this is because this entire election and everything has made me realize as well, yo, bro, you don't even make videos for young men. So whatever reactions young men are having, even though you don't live in the USA, but still you make videos for men, bro, that's on you. So it's me admitting my own BS and my own nonsense, but there's a reason why I don't. Now I'll get back to the 4B and everything in a bit, but to briefly explain, the reason why I don't aim more videos at younger men is because when I was a younger man, I was reckless. I don't have a grand speech as to how to be a great young man, because admittedly as a younger man, I was just trying to fuck. I was just trying to get pussy, basically. Yeah, for the most part, that's all it was. But in the end, it was empty. It was empty. And it never compared to having an actual relationship and real relationships. It never compared. So on one hand, some could say that's a poor excuse. On another hand, it's like, the way things are now for young men, it's like, on one hand, you have to try to be exceptional as a modern man, as a young man, which is dumb and difficult to say because you're young, you can't be exceptional. But the reality is, if you're kind of not, you're going to be overlooked by a lot of women who have access to the internet and media, and they can see millions of other men who are doing loads of other great things in life, and they are exceptional, and they can pick and choose. So now I'm saying that simply because of how vast the Gen Z vote was, and the amount of young Gen Z men who voted one way. And I thought, that's interesting. I understand it. It's obvious why. But on another hand, I don't think it's healthy for any young man to hear dudes like that dude I mentioned in the last video say to young women, your body, my choice. It's dangerous on many levels. And for any grown man who's a parent, especially to a daughter, yeah, you know for a fact you do not want any man to say that to your daughter, regardless of who you voted for. And if you don't care about that as a dad, bruh, I don't want to know you. You're weird.
Hi, this video is for girls and girls only, so if you're a man, you can keep scrolling. I'll give you a second to leave. And I know you don't want to be here because you clearly hate us, given by your
Wow.
votes. So why don't
Wow.
you? And women, now I have your attention. Okay, 4B movement. So is this what we're doing?
Are you?
They hate us.
Really?
I have a better idea, though. It's a toxic one.
Ah, I mean, it's not surprising. I mean, it's a woman with a toxic idea. All right, seriously, we're trying to be grown. So here you have a modern woman in her bed by herself with her dog. Oh, she's with her dog. She does have a little doggy companion. It's a cute dog. But again, single women pressing home the 4B movement, pushing it hard, feeling betrayed and defeated, not just by men, but by other women as well. By other women, feeling betrayed and defeated. So now loads of women are looking for alternatives, looking for different ways, if you will, to deal with, I don't know, deal with their problem, issue, their stress, or their new reality. The point I'm making is, on one hand, as men, I don't think we should take it lightly. All the waffling these women are doing, I'm like, we should probably, I'm not saying be scared, that's ridiculous, but like, make note of it. A lot of these women are kind of, are they going crazy?
Hear me out.
Okay.
If we're not allowed to have abortions,
Mm-hmm.
let's start having politicians' babies.
Politicians' babies are a cute dog though, but let's have politicians' babies. A game plan. Again, I'll say many things. Women are not stupid. Women are not stupid. They're not dumb. Delusional, yes. Naive, of course. Gullible, yes. Dumb, no. If they do not have the brawn and intelligence and logic of men, as some men would say, they would have to be cunning. They would have to be extremely cunning. Yeah? So yeah. Dumb, no. Cunning, yeah, they have to be, don't they? And it's one key thing to remember as a man. Doesn't matter how powerful you are. A lot of men have been destroyed and ruined by a cunning woman in their bed. Is she a cunning woman, or did she turn into a
Oh, we can't have abortions? Oh, looks like I'm only attracted to Republican men who have wives. Oh
Wow.
no.
Wow.
Stay toxic.
Wow, this is hilarious. On one hand, this is a woman who's willing to sleep with Republican husbands and F up their relationships, especially politicians. Wow. Again, they don't have the brawn. Some would say they don't have the brain either, but yeah, the cunning. The cunning. And sadly for a lot of men, draws are their weakness. Draws. Just, she gonna give you some draws? Hey, doesn't matter if you got a wife. This new chick's gonna give you some draws. And if you're lucky, if you're a lucky Republican, you've got a 60% white woman at home. She ain't going anywhere. She's not going anywhere anyway. Oh, but you can stress her the fuck out.
Stay toxic.
Yeah, a lot of women are evil.
If you are feeling lonely or scared or sad, like, girl, I'm there with you. I have been there. And I believe that you can lead a really, really happy, healthy life without meeting all these societal norms and pressure that we put on ourselves. I'm 38. I've never been married. I've never been engaged. I don't have any kids. I live alone. I've also never looked or felt better in my whole entire life. And I feel like I don't see a lot of me's on this app, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so here we have a single 38 independent modern girly pop of a woman saying she doesn't see much of herself on this app, being TikTok. And it's like, well, with this 4B movement thing, I think you'd see a lot more of yourself, wouldn't you? Should men care? Should men even care that a lot of women are going 4B? Should men just think it's a lie, it's cap, it's women just talking, they're angry right now, so they're just waffling anything? Should men care? On one hand, like I've said, some men, you don't need to care on one hand, because women aren't going anywhere. On another hand, some men may miss out if too many women do become 4B and they're actually trying to find a woman. But those are the men I think should care. Like, I mean, if you're a single man and you're not trying to find a wife or a woman and you're content with yourself, yeah, I don't think those men care. It's like, I don't care, woman, do what the hell you're doing. No one cares. Jump out the window. I'll grease the ledge up for you. Put some grease on this ledge. Yeah, go on, I don't care. But for the men who are looking for a wife, a woman, girlfriend, yeah, of course, yeah, that would matter to him because it means less access. It means less women to pick and choose from. It's not all women that are content being single, independent, modern girly pops. No, a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are single and sad and they need a man. So the question is, the point I'm making is, men that are dating and are looking for a woman, do they have to narrow their choice even more? Well, who did she vote for? Is she going to ask me who I voted for? I mean, if women find out you voted for Trump, is it going to make her seal up her vagina and lock her vagina off from you because she found out who you voted for? What I'm saying is, are some women only going to be 4B women but only to men who voted for Trump. And if they really did that, I mean, that would mean a lot of men are going to lose access even more, like that first chick said. But it's still early days. How true is any of this? Is it just talk?
I don't see a lot of older women that are not married, that don't have any kids, and that are happy. I've been on this app for exactly 1 year this month. And for the first 11 months, I did not share my age. I was sharing all of my like tips and tricks and skincare. And I was just being vague and saying that I'm in my 30s because I just like, I didn't want people to judge me. I didn't want trolls. I guess I felt some sort of way about my life status being out on the internet. I don't mind in like my day-to-day life, but for some reason I was afraid to put it on the internet. And ever since I have, this community has grown so much with women that are in a similar life stage, or women that are afraid of aging and want to hear about what I've done to take care of myself. And there's just so much relief. How cute am I? There's so much relief in being real and authentic. And it's just been really fun and validating to get on this app and see that there are so many other women that are like in the same life stage. Also doesn't mean that I don't have scary days. I still have days that I wonder like, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna meet someone? Am I gonna have children with someone? Like, do I need to accept that maybe I'm not gonna be having kids? Like, will I be okay with that? How will I grieve that? How will I accept that?
Okay, to take everything she's saying into account, what if the backwards effect this actually has on men, American men, is it would make them more cautious of telling women who they voted for, because they would realize, wait a second, I'm not going to tell some of these women I voted for Trump because it's like, she's not going to give me any draws. It's like, no, let's be vague about it, or lie. How many men would lie? How many men would realize that this new woman that they've just met, that they're very fond of, the only thing stopping her from pursuing anything further is who he voted for? So I'm saying post-election, is this going to make a lot of men adjust how they approach and what they tell women in terms of politics and their views on politics? Because all women are not going to go 4B. That's ridiculous. But a lot of women are now saying, depending on who you voted for, you're either going to get draws or not.
Those are all still very real thoughts in my head. And I believe that you can lead a really happy, healthy life without meeting all these societal norms. So if you're in the same boat and you want to join this community, if you're younger and you want to hear about how to lead a happy life at any age, if you want to talk skincare and mental and physical health, all around be here for the good vibes, then follow me and we'll do this.
Like, you mean to tell me she never sent you flowers to your job?
No.
Or to you in general?
No.
With a message that say, baby, I miss you and I can't wait to see you?
No. Like, I never had all of that, how nice would that be as a man? For a woman to send you flowers to your workplace? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It lets you know you're appreciated as a man. Yeah. What's my point? When I mean should men care, men that are actually looking for a woman, you'd want a woman to be like this. You'd want a woman to care enough like this. Like, even if you don't want flowers, like, come on, man, I don't need flowers. But she sends you them anyway, like, yo, you're my man. I'm going to send you some flowers and cook your lunch. Yeah? I mean, even if you don't want it, that would make you feel good as a man, make you feel proud as a man. Like, oh, look at my woman taking care of me. Yeah, make you feel good. I think as men, you should care if you want women to treat you like this, or you want a woman to find a woman to treat you like this. Yeah, you don't want to find a woman who's going to be angry at you one day and then poison you. She's going to bring you some poisoned flowers and spiked food. You don't want that. You don't want that. So my point is, yes, some men should care. A lot of men need to care, because with all the 4B and the weirdness and women acting funny nowadays, unless you're content being a single man, if you're looking for a woman, yeah, be careful, because you could get a woman who gets close to you just to use you and ruin your life, especially in this post-Trump era. Does she really want to be with you, bro? Or is she definitely going for your resources now because she's being intentionally thieving modern women? Intentionally. Not pretending. No. She's doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. Again, cunning.
To you in general? With a message that say, baby, I miss you and I can't wait to see you when you get home? No? Damn.
I just think we need to stop talking to men. Like, they are so stupid.
Okay.
They're so stupid. Like, every chance they get to shut the fuck up, they choose to not shut the fuck up.
Okay, and that was a video. It was a very short video. I can't remember why I got this one, but I think it was just for what she said. Yeah. Obviously, this woman's, post-election, she's in tears. She feels that, it's effing men. That's why a lot of women feel traumatized post-election. These effing men just sprouting nonsense on the internet and just saying whatever they want to say. Waffle. So my point is, should men be cautious of gloating too much post-win? Like, yo, if you're trying to find a woman, you shouldn't gloat so much about, yeah, Trump won. Yeah, he did. But I mean, if you're out here looking for a woman, you're actually out here in, in the streets, in the pool, swimming, walking, strolling, looking for a woman. Yeah, do you really want to wear your Trump banner so much in this era of 4B? See my point? Do you get my point? Because women are shaving their heads. And a lot of women are in tears and screaming on the internet. I mean, sometimes as men, admittedly, sometimes we should just be a little bit, cautious. Is all I'm saying. Be cautious. Again, they don't have our strength, but a woman scorned, now we have a lot of women who feel scorned. So I'm like, yeah, ha ha, ha ha. To a degree. Because on one hand, I'm not going to lie, some of these women, they kind of seem scary right now. Some of these women, they seem a bit scary. Like, all right, okay, it's not that serious, is it? Is it? But it is that serious, isn't it?
I know this is misplaced anger that I'm about to express, but I need to
Okay.
say it anyway. As a mean, man-hating lesbian,
Okay, so here we have a mean man-hating lesbian. Self-admitted mean man-hating lesbian. So, yeah, she's going to say a mouthful, isn't she? I mean, she's a lesbian, so I mean, it's going to be a mouthful of what? I'm joking. Let's carry on.
processing these election results, I am seeing so many women who date men, straight, queer, otherwise, joining the 4B movement, discovering the 4B movement, and really like post-election realizing like no men are good. No man sees you as a full human being. There is no man who does not somehow in his deep depths of his soul believe that he's better than a woman. That doesn't exist. A man like that doesn't exist.
That's ridiculous. Come on. Come on, woman. You can't say no, man. That is... But then again, this is a mean man-hating lesbian. So, I mean, we can't really take everything she's saying, serious or even personal. I mean, this woman doesn't even like penis. So, I mean, I don't think she'd like the rest of a man. She doesn't like one piece of him. She wouldn't like the rest of him either. So, I mean, we should take what she's saying with a lot of salt. Yeah.
And now that all of these straight women or women who date men are realizing this, they're jumping onto 4B. And I'm so happy you're doing that. I'm so happy you're decentering men, and I'm so happy you're doing that. The anger that I'm feeling that I know is displaced, that I'm trying.
Does it mean more women for you? I'm just saying allegedly. We don't know. But does it mean more women for you?
Work through. I'm sitting with Madeline like, it's good. It's good overall that these women are waking up and that they're not going to give men anything. That's a good thing. And then there's the other part of me, this like little petulant child inside of me that's like kicking and screaming, being like, I've known this. Like, lesbians have known this, and lesbians have been criticized by straight women or women who date men alike. Lesbians have been criticized.
Wow, interesting. I thought a lot of lesbians were so because they're attracted to women, not because they hated men. That's interesting. I thought that'd be a smaller percentage, but not from her perspective, no. Apparently a lot of women are lesbians because they hate men. And this coming from a mean, man-hating lesbian, so, interesting.
For being mean and man-hating, told that they are scary. Lesbians have been demonized for this. And now that we're women who date men are going, oh my God, men are bad. Men is bad. And I'm like, yes, we've known this. And thank you for waking up. Thank you for waking up. But like, I have known this, and I have received the vitriol and the dirty looks and the otherization from women who date men.
Look, woman, thankfully all women don't hate men. You're a man-hating lesbian, all right? You're a mean man-hating lesbian. Excuse me, I got it wrong. A mean man-hating lesbian. All women don't think like you. I get it, you love it. You're frothing at the mouth of all these women abandoning men. But really? Really? You don't think you're being a bit extreme, woman?
Looks and the otherization from women who date men. As in like, oh, there Madeline goes again about how men are bad. Madeline doesn't want to spend time with my boyfriend. Like,
you really do hate men, don't you, Madeline? I mean, you just hate men. Come on, Madeline. Yeah.
I'm happy you're here. And I know this is misplaced anger. I'm angry at the people who put us in this situation. I'm not angry at you. I know that.
You're angry at men and hateful towards them. Really? All men? Some men are lovely. Like me. That's bullshit. I mean, there are men out there that are actually lovely human beings.
I still feel how I feel on the inside underneath, but like, I just needed to say it.
Okay, whether she's a mean, man-hating lesbian or going 4B, or just being more cautious as to who she dates based on a vote. Should men care? Should you care? If you're looking for wifey, yeah. If not, does it matter? Have a nice day.